Argentina's 2026 Illex Argentina squid season opened January 2nd with one of its strongest starts, landing over 75,000 metric tons across Patagonia. Argentina remains the world's largest Illex harvester, while China is the second largest harvester and the world's largest processor and trader. The strong start is translating into softer international pricing, particularly in Europe. Supply confidence is shifting the market into buyer-controlled pricing, with early downward movement visible in size S values. The 2026 strength follows an export-driven surge in 2025, when Argentina's fishing exports reached $2.066 billion, the second highest level on record. Squid led the growth, with frozen and jumbo squid exports totaling 193,385 metric tons, over 32.5% year-over-year, and $550 million in value, over 47.7% year-over-year. The key structural shift in 2025 was China's rise as Argentina's top seafood buyer, importing 144,319 tons worth $468 million, surpassing Spain at 70,960 tons worth $371 million. Italy ranked third and the US fourth at 16,780 tons worth $115 million, reinforcing China's growing influence over Illex pricing and redistribution. Europe remains the benchmark market, but buyers are adjusting to abundant supply. Spain remains the key hub, though tone is increasingly defensive and price pressure is likely to persist unless landings slow materially. China is solidifying its role as the global swing market. Lower raw material costs are improving processing margins and enabling more aggressive export pricing, with Southeast Asian processors also benefiting. However, Chinese inventory build remains the primary downside risk later in the season. North America is not a primary Illex destination, but global price softness should filter into US and Canadian markets as Asian processors secure cheaper raw material, pressuring rings, tubes, and breaded products, and indirectly affecting California market squid. California market squid remains the largest squid fishery in the US, with 2025 landings exceeding 79,000 metric tons, the second highest since 2014. Only about 1,000 metric tons have been landed so far in 2026, as the current season nears completion ahead of the April 1st reset. As supply expands, Africa, Latin America, and the Middle East should absorb additional volume, though typically at lower unit values. Our recommendation is to buy hand-to-mouth as the market shifts firmly into strong supply. Unless catch rates ease or demand strengthens materially, price pressure should persist through the first half of the year. The central risk remains China's buying pace and inventory build, as China increasingly acts as the primary stabilizer or amplifier of global Illex pricing. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe to our 3-Minute Market Insight to stay tuned for further updates. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This has been Ryan, reminding you to buy smart and eat more seafood.